All right, yo. All right, so everybody's still in chat. I'm gonna just give you a quick little rundown. First impressions. First impressions of the new season. Technically season 1, which is weird. Um I liked it and I didn't like it for different reasons. I'm not a huge fan of the Gulag. I don't like the fact that you have to get out of the chair yourself. That's like a minor gripe, I guess, but I think that'll just get annoying as time goes on. Like, holy shit, if I want to get out here, I actually have to fucking move. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say your boy is in the Gulag and he's like, "Yo, can you give me some call outs?" And you're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait a second. Let me have fucking get out of this chair and then see if I can make my way to an angle that might help me with call outs." Like, it's weird. It's weird. Not the biggest fan of it. I get why they made it Nuketown, but I don't think it lends itself as well to a 1v1 as the Gulag did. So that's just Gulag out the way. Other negatives, obviously, right now, the fucking invisible glitch. This should be a short term issue. I think Activision is probably going to get fucking lit up with just not even requests, just demands from people to take that shit out because that it's extremely OP. It's game ruining. Like we died to invisible people twice this stream, and I mean it's just so frustrating. One time the first people who killed me, the invisible guy had 9 kills. Second time, dude didn't have that many kills, but I mean he was just running around interfering. Just it was so fucked up. It's just the most frustrating ever. Like most frustrating thing ever. It's just so fucking stupid. They need to get that out immediately. The fact somebody figured that out that early on is insane. And the fact that it has something to do with helicopters leads me to believe that they're probably just going to get rid of helicopters. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think Fortnite had a similar problem that had something to do with vehicles. And until they fixed the bug, if I recall, they just took the vehicles out. Actually, you know what? It might have been. It actually might have been Warzone. It might have been Warzone. There was a glitch that was happening with the helicopters. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There were people who could fly. It was in Warzone. It was in Warzone. There were people who were figuring out how to get their helicopters under the map, right? And so they just took helicopters out until they figured out how to patch it. I remember that shit. I remember that. That was fucking insane when that happened. So the fact that they're having another glitch with helicopters just tells me that you know what, I do personally, I am a fan of the helicopters. I don't use them like every game. Like they're definitely not a part of my every game strategy. But like I like the helicopters, but I don't think that they're essential. So taking them out just for a little bit could make things interesting. Just until they get it patched, because again, that's like a fucking must. That is a must at this point. But aside from the invisible people, the only other thing right now that I'm thinking is it is a mix. It is a mix of Modern Warfare guns and Cold War guns. I think that's weird. I don't know. I think if you were going to say Warzone is its own game, if you're going to treat Warzone, Modern Warfare, and Cold War like completely different enterprises, like completely different games, then either have Warzone have its entirely own gun system, which I also think isn't a good option. But I don't know. I think they should have just left it with Modern Warfare, man. Because, I mean, obviously, as a company, they're trying to get people to buy Cold War if you want to use the Cold War guns, which seem like they're OP right now. Again, the MAC 10s, and then whatever that pump shotgun is, and then also that XKR. Like, if you want to use those guns in your custom loadouts, the easiest way to level them up is to go through um, the multiplayer, which you would need Cold War to be able to do. So, like, I understand it is, at the end of the day, a marketing technique, which is an interesting marketing technique, and I have to give them props for that. I do think it's smart. I just think, regardless of it being smart, it's not exactly fun for the people who don't want to pay an extra 60. I already think that was kind of weird for the people who just downloaded Warzone for free. I don't know though. It's all good. Positives. I don't know. it's pretty much the same game, aside from all the things that I said were negative. Positives, we were able to get a win, I guess. Um, it's really hard to look at the bright side of the changes until they get rid of that invisible glitch, because it's hard to see how the game, if the game still naturally progresses the same, um, if there are certain guns that come into play later. Like, I don't know. You can't tell at this point because you keep dying to fucking invisible people. So first impressions, get rid of the fucking invisible people. Uh, if anybody in my chat right now has played this new season, like, you might not even have noticed this, but you might have died and just been like, "Damn, where is he?" And then you skip the kill cam. I will say stop skipping the kill cam, honestly, because everyone, and I mean like all the people I know, everyone is getting killed by these fucking invisible people. I don't know how many games I played tonight, but I can tell you that in at least 3 of them, we came across invisible people. The game when we won, the last people weren't invisible, so I guess that's a fucking plus. But the fact that this is being exploited so heavily and everyone's learning how to do it, so it's spreading so fast, like, it is a serious problem. And I mean, this should be like #1 on Activision's priority, because, like, if they don't get this out of the game, I'm not going to want to continue to stream it for the rest of the week. Like, that is, like, actually ridiculous. I don't know, that shit is actually ridiculous. But regardless, for us, let's take a peek here. Yeah, regardless, for us, man, 37 dubs total. Got another one tonight. That video should be coming to the channel relatively soon. Should be up tomorrow at 1:30, if I had to take a guess. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 9:30. No, not 9:30. Sorry, 10:30 a.m. if you live on the West Coast. But yeah, man, I'm just glad we were able to get a dub in this season. So far, so good, man. 1 for 1. Yeah, but until then, fellas, it's your boy Tiz Ted. Drop a like, drop a sub before you head out, and I will catch you guys on the next one.